Well, I'm registering today from the Mall of Emirates, and I'm starting to have a serious problem. The same as Syria, the same as in the Syrian situation, swearing and just using bad words to describe your feeling isn't working anymore. Usually when you cannot do anything, you start to swear, to say fuck those assholes, fuck their God, fuck their history, fuck their whatever, fuck their hearts, fuck their mind, fuck everything about them, fuck those son of bitches, some pure filth of humanity. But no matter how much I swear, or no matter how much I say fuck the shit out of you, fuck your mother, fuck your father, fuck your brother, fuck your son, fuck your everything, fuck everything above you and everything behind you and everything from the left and everything from the right. No matter how much I swear, no matter how much I use bad words, it's not solving the situation. Usually people swear because they want to make a fight. I am not that type of a person, but no matter how much I swear in this country and start to swear between me and myself, between me and my imaginary friends, between me and this video, it's not working. There is not a single swear in the world, or not a single bad word in the world that I think the Syrian people didn't use in the last 12 years to just swear over the bad situation over there and swear about all of the things, or above all of those miserable experiences that they had over there, and to swear about all of that pure filth. It's just pure filth. And no matter how much they swear or how much they pray against those types of pure filth, it's not working. There have been lots of good people just swearing, just saying fuck you, fuck everything and every blood drop in you, but and they've been doing that for the last 12 years. You can open the internet and just if you know Arabic, you will understand the amount or the history or the amount of swearing, the amount of bad words, accumulation through 12 years. And if you put it all together in one video, it will maybe last for I think for more than 1 or 2 years of video time, and it's all filled with the most filthy type of swearing against those assholes inside the country and outside the country who make our life or the life of people like me miserable. And they have some kind of swearing words that you cannot even imagine. They can really reach to a point they can literally discover or invent each day a new swearing word in a new way, about a new filthy part that integrate into the swearing bad word in the body. And no matter how much they swear and no matter how much they pray, it doesn't work. And usually they do that because they feel hopeless against such filth, against such pure dirt of humanity that made them reach to this level and made them hate each other, to reach this level and start not to be able to comprehend all the negative and all the bad feeling accumulation through the years. Yet, based on my experience, is just not working. It's just a pure accumulation of bad experience for 12 or 13 maybe years by now, and everyone around them used to use that, and some of them become like me, for example, a little bit unlucky to see all of that in a certain situation that make them, well, you have two options in this situation. Either you totally lose your mind or become insane, because I am sure a lot of them have become this way, or you become kind of well, a mercenary who doesn't care about these type of things and doesn't care about all what's happening inside their heads or inside their hearts or something. And either way, it's just a big ball of swearing and bad feelings, and it's like a snowball, and it is on the top of a mountain of rage, of injustice or difficulties or mistreatment. I will not call it mistreatment. Mistreatment doesn't explain the situation, or doesn't it's not able to explain it. It's just a word, actually. I will call it a mountain. It's like a Everest mountain of rage and hate and pure rebellion. Some people think in a really narrow way against a regime or against a government, but it's more than that. It's a rage and hate and let's say pure feelings of accumulation of injustice through the years against a situation that they cannot flip either inside or outside the country, except few who were able to see what was happening in the beginning, and those ones probably are not the good ones, but people who discovered all of that. And the Everest, I will call it an Everest because it's the highest mountain. I think they have the Everest mountain of rage and hate and accumulation of filth in the whole world, probably, that was accumulated through the years. And they have like a bowl. It was like a small drop, a pin actually. A pin is like this. We started rolling from the top of the mountain and just gathering all the rage and hate and filth and bad accumulation of unjust and blood and tears. It's just like a, I would explain as if it's a snowball, and the snowball will just keep rolling, and when it is coming down, it's taking everything in its way. Probably it will destroy all of the villages, all of the cities, all of the things that is crossing its way. And no matter how much you stop it or you try to stop it, most of the people who try to stop that rolling ball of snow, actually it's not snow, as I said, it's an accumulation of feelings. While it's rolling, people started to shout and trying to stop it, most of them being crushed by that accumulation of years of what's happening over there, regardless of where they come or what was happening, especially in that Arabic language, and all the things that happening around them from inside and outside. Most of the natural people or the reasonable people who were trying to stop it throughout the years, being crushed by it, or eventually they died trying to stop that ball of rage, not to destroy the whole structure of that community. But the problem is in another war. It's in the war outside the mountain of Everest, I will call it, because most of the time things are coming from the outside. People from the outside can really not understand, and they keep treating us. Well, I am one of those who they keep treating as really stupid people, and they look down to the intelligence of most people in that country, and they are not understanding. It's not about intelligence anymore. It's not about smartness anymore. It's about that goal of accumulation of feelings. And I've said it in a speech contest in Japanese 2012 and 2013. Most of us cannot control their feelings since those times. And now, after 10 years from 2013, you can understand the gap from 2013 until now, 10 years of accumulation, and it's still rolling, and they still cannot understand. It's not about how smart you are, and it's not about how calculative you are, and it's not about how much do you know or not know. It's an accumulation of long years, and I'm just a product of those long years. Not a good product, probably, but this is the best that I can come up with, actually. And it's just smart people trying to be smart against smart people who have a heart which is filled with years and years of unjust. Regardless, they just can't comprehend the agony and the separation in the mosaic of that mountain, and how much it's complicated, and it's like a chain reaction, a serious chain reaction that can, well, actually when this all started, when all of this started, most of the people said it will be just a 1 or 2 years of war. Someone will come and someone will go. And after 10 years, most of the people outside of that country went, and it's still in the same situation, and it's becoming worse and worse. And I don't want to criticize, but as if people are not seeing what happened in the last 13 years, and when something, or when I will call it a small explosion in some place, or a couple of people are dead in some place, all the people of the world start talking about it and shouting about it, while what's happening over there, regardless from where do you come or from where you have your thoughts about politics or anything, it's not comparable to anything that's happening outside. Either based on political or based on economical basis. And you cannot explain to this narrow-minded people, flat-thinking people, inside and outside, how much people like me were fucked up for the sake of flat assholes like them. And eventually, even the most sane people of that country will become like the most filthy and the most lowest garbage of that country. This is what war look like. It's how a very nice and let's say decent girl become a whore because she couldn't find food, and like how is an educated man can be put in that bloodshed and become a mercenary or a killer because he didn't have any other option. And then some silly, flat, empty bitches come to teach us about what's wrong and what's right, what's good or what's not good, and what is correct and what's not correct based on their way of thinking while they have never seen a bad day in their life. Well, this is a key, and this is the smallest key that I ever found in this country or all over the country. And well, I think this is their key, not my key. My key is different. Anyway, for anyone who understands this, I will put it in some time on the YouTube, like always, regardless of anyone who will watch it or not. And it's been some time since I put something on YouTube. Let's hope someone see it. Okay?